going to take it down. And let's start all the way on your back. It's going to feel good to work out. Okay, we're going to start with your arms right over your shoulders with your weights. And taking them back behind you. Tapping the floor, hugging the rib cage back in. Same thing, you'll bring them back. And return. Just getting that mobility in the shoulders. 2 more there. And then you'll start to curl the head, neck, and shoulders up, reaching the weights forward. Hugging into the rib cage, lifting up an inch higher. Holding it there for 3. Try to untuck the pelvis, spine neutral. Pulling through your abdominals, 2 and 1. Taking it back down, reaching the arms overhead. Now take your legs together, squeeze them in. As you start to bring the upper body up, hold. Zip through the belly button, lift the legs up once. Sending it back down. And return the body nice and slow, stretching through. Starting to come up with the arms, curl the head, neck, and shoulders, belly strong, squeeze the inner thighs, lift up. Knees can come a little closer towards you, lowering back down to the floor, and reaching the arms overhead. 1 more time here, curling it on up, bending through the knees, pull it in, lowering back down, and reach to return. We're going to come up and hold, bringing the arms forward, curl and lift, bending through the knees. Now start to stretch it out and pull back in. We'll do a little opening of your knees. So you'll squeeze those heels together. Toes can be slightly apart. For 3, belly strong. For 2, 1, hold the legs out. You're going to flex the feet and point, and flex. And point, pull that stomach in, flex, and point. 2 more, flex, and point, last 1, and bring it in. Hug the knees into the chest. We'll start to rock yourself up. Feet are strong on the mat. The arms are coming over the legs and start to curl through that spine. Finding this half roll back. The weights press over your knees and then pull up and over towards your toes. Same thing, sliding back, holding belly button to spine, hugging navel in, and return forward. As if that low back is nice and flexible, hugging into the mat. Low abs are protecting the back. 2 more, curling through, maybe go a little lower. And last 1, holding it down there, coming out even more so to your rib cage. Lift your arms straight up to the ceiling. Lift the legs up and hold. Now you're back in that shape. You're going to extend the legs out, pull them back in, lift the arms down, and press out. Up to the ceiling and pull back in. And extend. Good tight heels squeeze together. Knees draw in further. Press that sacrum strong into the mat. For 3, abs are burning. And 2, right in the center there. 1, all the way back in, hugging the knees to the chest. But we'll take your legs all the way out. Stretch the arms over your head. Flexing through the toes. Oh, feels so good. Really work those abs. Start to bring the arms forward. Chin to chest, will curl through the body, reach up and over for the roll up. Past the toes. Stretching out the spine as you reverse, curling under with the belly button, round. Send it back and over. Driving it forward, chin to chest, curl, reach up, lift. Seamlessly tucking and rounding down. Shoulders drop in, feel each part of your back before the next. But 2 more there. Rounding forward, chin to chest, reach and lift as you pull back in your stomach. Curling through to come down. Last one there. Rolling through the spine and coming up and forward. As you start to roll through the spine, you'll come down. Arms will go right over the shoulders. Bring the right leg up and switch. Left leg up, right leg up, left leg up. 2 pulses, 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. Now try to, I know you're gonna feel your hips, but try to pull in deeper to your low abdominals. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, knees in. Take the arms out to the side, lower your weights. Coming higher, grab behind the right leg. Pull it in 2 times and switch. So now this should feel nice and easy after that last one, and nice and quick here. Yep, so you're controlling it with your abs. You still got that base of your belly button strong, sacrum strong against the mat. You're in neutral pelvis for 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking it and lower it down. Take arms out to the side. Take a twist of your legs. Big inhale, exhale, curling it in to go to the other side. Letting those knees fall, inhale. Exhale, picking it back up. 1 more each side. Just allowing the pelvis to really relax in each position. And then picking it back in and up. 1 more here. And all the way up. You're going to take your hands behind your thighs, rocking it up. Finding this position where we balance. Legs are really heavy in the hands. You'll curl under, and let's just rock it back and up from here, keeping that curled spine. Arms work. Yep, and going all the way back and all the way up. Nice. Rock it. Arms heavy for 3. And 2. 1. Bringing it up, stretching the legs out on either side. Taking the weights forward. Curl them forward as you round over. Stacking it through the spine. Once you're there, taking the weights right in line with your shoulders. Taking them up to the ceiling and open. Bringing them back up to the ears. Back in front of you. Rounding through the spine, going over. Reach with the spine even further than you did before. And then curling through the body. Holding that shape. Taking your arms up to the ears. Hold. Out to the sides as the neck grows tall. You'll come back up to the ears. Bringing the hands in line with your shoulders. Squeeze. Chin to chest. Curl it over. Stretch as the pelvis reaches back. Stretch through the hamstrings. Reach even further. Curl through the spine. Drag it up. Arms forward. Squeeze those weights. Lift them high. Out to the sides. Coming back up as the sitting bones are strong. In front of your shoulders. And then chin to chest, curl over, pull back in your stomach. Rounding all the way up. Arms out to the side. Lower your weights, you're gonna come right back to those. We'll bend your knees. Now you're holding this position. You're gonna take the right leg straight, grab onto it. Left leg straight, grab on. And hold. Now from all that arm and back work we did, try to pull your back to be nice and straight. Yes. From there, you're gonna roll the low back into the mat, rock back, come up and hold. Takes a few times possibly, but you're gonna get there. Really press that low back all the way in to where you can get all the way up and hold that balance. Yes, and rock it back. Legs are the width of the mat, no wider. Get that chest through. There you go. Armpits pull down. For 3, you got it. Use the mid back, pull it up. And 2. And press the spine more. Nice, last one. All the way up. Lift, hold that shape. Take the feet together, butterfly stretch. You're gonna start to bring your hands underneath your tailbone. We're taking the legs up to the ceiling. You're gonna start to take the legs around to the right side of the room, to the center, around and back up. Now we go to the left, around and back up. So you're making this half circle here. Around, squeeze the heels and lift and around. You're pressing that low back into your hands. For 4, stretch the legs, pull the core in. 3, I'm starting to feel it. For 2, around and up. Last one. Taking the knees up, hands underneath by your sides. You'll cross your right leg over the left. Now, arms are flat. You're gonna try to pull the knees into your chest. So now your hips are off the ground. Yep, you're in that cross shape. You're supporting yourself. Try to lift your hips now forward as the feet go further towards your butt. So now your feet are trying to get in a straight line with your butt. Hold that. Now start to bring the knees back down towards you. Slowly peel it down as you press the triceps strong, press your abs strong, all the way until you get to the floor. Tap down the feet to the floor. Pull it back in for 4. Tap it down. Use the low abs. 3. Yes. And then pull in and uplift all the way. Nice and slow. Pulling it down. Round. All the way to the floor. Tap 2 more times. Just because it feels good. Lifting up. Stretching through that back. Glutes are tight. Start to pull it back in. Tap it down 2. Bring it in, lift up. 1 more there. Stretch. Shoulder blades press, chin away from chest coming down. You'll stretch your legs all the way out, separating them there so they're right in line, reaching up for the roll up. Curl through the spine, all the way past your feet. We're gonna go back to that wide shape with your legs. Grab onto your weights. Arms out to the sides. We're rotating back. Finding that mid back, even as we're working the abs. For 4, setting ourselves up for some sliding later. 2, as we stack the vertebrae. 1, holding that there. Take a twist all the way, reach past the pinky toe. Reach for 3, 2, a 1. Lift up and twist. Go over the legs, send that opposite hip to the ground, and back up. I want you to really pull into that oblique. And lift and up for 3, 2, 1. And over. 3, 2, 1. Long through that torso. We have 2 more here. All the way back up, last one. All the way forward, hold that position. Go for bigger circles to the back. For 5, 4, big circles. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. You're coming back to that position we did before. You're gonna be crossing the other ankle on top, bending it in, lifting it up. Arms by the sides. Try to get the hips up. Squeezing glutes together, feet almost come in line with your hips. And then start to piece it down. Knees come towards you. Tap the floor. Through the spine. Use your abs. Pull in and up and lift. Strong there. Mid-back pulls together. Slowly start to bring it down, triceps strong. Reach and tap the floor. 3 more. Use the stomach. Pull and lift up. Wrists are flat. Now try to get your feet further. Use your abs, use your glutes. Coming down. Tap the floor 2. 1 more time. Pulling and lifting up. Hold, send those hips forward. If you feel yourself on your neck, try to use your glutes more to press the pelvis forward. And then slowly start to piece it down, stretching out the legs all the way. Reach your arms up and over your head. Stretching in opposite positions. You'll start to curl through the body, lift up. Reaching past the feet. As you start to curl back down, rounding through the spine, the right leg is coming up, left leg hovers, start to pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, both legs up. Big inhale, big exhale, send the right leg down. Both legs up. And send it left, stretches away. Both legs up. Right leg down. And up. And lower, looking at that flat pelvis. For 3, big pumps of those arms, reach it down. Drive through that pelvic floor. For 2, up. Almost think like you're suctioning something between your inner thighs to lift that leg up. 1 more time each leg. And up. Bend the knees, take a hug. Pull it in. You'll stretch your legs out in front of you and then flip over onto your stomach. And just clear the way with your weight so that you don't hit them. And you're going to take your forehead down, arms out to the side. You're going to lift your arms up in this half T shape. Holding it there. And lower. Same thing, lifting the arms up. Strong glutes. Hold it 3, 2, 1. Lower down, feel that neck nice and long. Lifting up for 2 more. Using that mid-back strength. Hold it 3, 2, 1, and lower. Last time. Strong glutes lifted up. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Extending the arms out on that V shape, so in front of you in that wide shape. You're just going to lift the left arm up. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, lower. Lift the right arm. Use your back muscles. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Lift the left. Pull your neck longer, mid-back together. 2, 1, lower, lift the right. 1 more each side. Lift it nice and high. Head presses heavy for 3, 2, 1, lower, lift the right. Now start to peel the upper body up towards the floor. Your arms are on the floor. Your upper body's up, arms are on the floor, and then slide it back down. Sliding it up, using the side of your hands, pinky fingers, and return. You can use the sliders here if you want, I suppose, but we don't need it. And return. Coming up, hold for 3, 2, 1, and return. We have 2 more. Just soaking in that feeling of working from the mid-back. And hold it up for 3, 2, 1. Slide it halfway down. Hold that shape. Tuck the hips under you. You're just going to lift the right leg up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower. Lift the left leg up. Legs are slightly apart. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower. Tuck under. Lift the right. Strong glutes. Head is nice and in line with the spine. Mid-back is pulling nice and together. Other leg lifts up. Now I'm going to try to start to feel my triceps underneath my arms here, kind of firing as I'm switching through the legs, holding for 3 counts, lengthening that leg out. And if your low back starts to kick in, just try not to lift it as high. We just have 1 more each leg. Really feeling this mid-back connection. And lift up for 3, 2, 1. Take it down all the way. Bring your right ear to the mat. Grab your hands behind you. Grab 4 fingers with your hand. Legs are together. You're going to kick 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Lifting yourself up. Connecting all this together. Bring it to the other ear. Kick for 3, 2, 1, and lift. Working from the hamstrings. And 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Yeah, 3 strong kicks with those heels. 3, 2, 1. So you can feel the butt, feel the back of the legs. 1 more each side. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Create that tight hug to the mat. And up. Taking the arms by your sides. We'll press it back, rounding the spine completely. And then come on to the hands and knees. Opening up the back. This is where we kind of get to feel the length that we just made and the strength as we open and close, feeling that spine move. Together. And opening it up for 2. Pressing into the hands. Exhale out all the air. Last 1. Good. Start to bring that chest down. Find that little stretch of your hips and your back. And hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to grab your sliders. We'll fold your mat in half. And we're going to start on your forearms. So you can make a nice space for your hands. Okay, walking through the toes there. Finding that forearm plank and hold. You'll feel really strong in the base of your spine. You're going to go out and pull it in and out. And it goes in. Reach out. You can either be flat hands or fists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. You're going to pull the knees in, send it out. Pull it in, hug and extend. Pull it in and out. Round your back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down, round your spine. Start to walk towards your legs as you really curl under as much as you can there. Send it all the way to plank. Extend the sliders out, and you'll hold that plank. Wide legs. We're going to bring the right knee in, stretch it out. Left knee. And right, and left. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Take the right knee in, cross it over the other leg. Bring it back in, send it to the corner, back to start. Left knee in, cross it through, bring it in, and return. We try again. In with the right, stretch out. Bring it back, and return. Left leg, in, extend, pull it back, and in. 1 more each side, weight forward, pull it back, return. Last one, in, and stretch. Pull it in, and return. All the way in with the knees, round your spine all the way. Now tap your knees so you're really in this like super curled over position. And just hold it there, breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Rounding through the spine all the way up. Okay, we're gonna stretch out your mat again. We'll go back to that at the very end. And we're gonna be on your side. You're gonna come onto your forearm on your left side. So you're here. I'm gonna kick that top leg up, reach it up and lower, right from here. Lift, up. Think like your leg is sliding on the ceiling, as if you're on those sliders. Straight, right through here. Up. For 6, 5, 4, upper body aware. 3, 2, 1. You're taking this arm, opening it up a little bit. You're gonna press into that hand, lift your body and return. Yes, and lift. And you can just hug in with this arm and press it up and bend and reach. Good, so a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And reach it up. Like really strong palm. For 6. Squeeze the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take the left leg forward, right leg back. So you're on your side completely. Grab a weight. Take it all the way up to the hand, lifting the weight up and hold. Right over the head. Draw it down. Row that arm. Row it up. And down. And pull up. And reach. Lift. Find that twist. And up. For 6. Here we go for 5. Pulling that nice oblique. 4. No rush. 3. For 2. And 1. You start to bring that down, bringing the weight to the floor. Take a little stretch over. It's so much more doable when you warm up that mid-back the way we did. Now for plank, you don't even realize it, but it's much more sturdy. Grab onto your knees in the front and twist a little bit deeper. Okay, we're gonna go for that other side. Stretching through the legs on the forearm, lifting that top leg up, and we'll kick it up and reach right into this pocket. Lift and up. And it's a little momentum with the waistline to get that leg up. Yes. Lift and pull. You can really give it an assistance. Press and reach. You got it. Here's the countdown for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it there. Open that arm. Press into it. Lift your body. Hug and bend and lift. And if this hurts your elbow at all, just pull it in a little tighter to you so you're not reaching out too far. Yep, feeling it in the waist. Flexing the feet, squeezing the feet together. Strong upper body. For 5, 4, full palm. 3, 2, 1. Take that bottom leg forward, come all the way up, grab your weight. Press into the feet. You're gonna row it up. Drawing that arm down and row it up. Here we go. 9 and 8. 7, 6. That oblique pulls in for 5, 4, 3. Nice and clear with your body. 2, 1. All the way down. Nice and easy. Take it low. Bring it over. Stretch. Reach for those ankles. And take an extra twist of the body there. Big stretch. We're coming back to our sliders. Folding the mat over. And we'll take it onto your forearms, feet down. We're going to be going side to side, so you want a little bit of space. Left leg all the way out to the side. Look towards it, bring it back in. Right leg, slide, and in, and left. And pull in right. Good, now really feel the side waist. Strong upper body. Here you go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in, bend the knees, lower, round your spine, start to bring the fingertips towards your knees. Curl for 3, 2, or 1, and send those hands back down to the mat. Stretch your legs out all the way and hold. Hold plank, taking the legs apart. Pull the right knee in, hold. Cross it over, hold. Now you're going to lift both hips up and back down. Send the knee back in and out. Other leg in. It crosses, lift up and lower, cross it back and return. Right side, go in and cross. Lift up, return, pull it in and back to center. We go in and cross. Use your abs and pull it in. One more each side. In and cross. Lift up and lower. In, left side we go. Cross it over, lift up, return, in, back to neutral. All the way in with the knees. Round through the spine, release the fingertips, send the pelvis forward. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Sliders to the side. Stretch out the mat again. And you're going to come onto your back. Okay, stretching the legs all the way out, reaching your arms up and over your head. We're going to go for teaser. Shaking the legs out for a minute. Get your strength here. Start to curl in through the spine. Lifting your legs up right away and hold. Now really round that low back and hold those muscles. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Hold and round. Find the low back first. Curl under. Stretch out the legs. Return the arms and body to the mat. Breathe. We're going forward again. Curling. Finding your teaser. Press to the mat. Curl and lift. Use those muscles in your stomach. Start to lower down with the upper body first. Hold. Come right back up. Same thing. Keep your low belly rounded. And lift. One more time. And up. Hold the arms up all the way for 3, 2, 1. Slowly piece it down from each vertebrae and return. Shaking that out. Just come over onto your right side. I'm going to hold it there. You're bringing your hand right into your pillow of your arm. From there, you're going to lift that top leg up and hold. Rotate the toes downward so that leg is really inwardly rotated, and start to just circle it there. Reach it up and around. And you can even bring it to your bicep if you feel unstable there. Nice and into the hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it to hip height. Hold little circles. Reach that leg past the other leg. Get it further. So now you're working a bit to the inner thigh also. Getting that leg stretched out of the hip. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking it back up. Hold. Try to lift it even further. Squeeze it. You're going to start to rotate onto your stomach as you keep that leg high. Hold it there. Squeeze that booty. Tuck under with your hips. Keep holding it. You're bringing it back out to the side. And it holds. Squeeze. Send the pelvis forward. Start to go back down to the stomach. Keep it high. Tuck under. This time we bend the knee in. it turns out a bit, you're gonna lower the thigh, lift the leg, lower and lift. Head can be down and up. Use that hamstring and booty for 8, 7. You can always bring your head to your hand. For 5, I like to bring it down, I think. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up here. Really try to squeeze both glutes together. Squeeze that hamstring, really good for running here to get into those back muscles. For 3, 2, 1. Take that leg all the way down. Now it's straight. You're just gonna lift it off the floor. Tucking under and lower and lift. Reach it up. Off the mat, just that same leg. Here you go for 5, almost there. 4, should feel good. 3, 2, hold it there. 1, keeping it in the air. Start to lift the upper back off the ground. Hold. Take your other arm forward. Take your opposite arm up. Now you're in the swimming position. Go for swimming. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down all the way. Press it back, child's pose. Okay, we did a little pattern. Hopefully you got that. I'm gonna go to the other side. So we'll lay down all the way on your bicep. Into these static holds for running. I've just been so tight running, so I'm trying to figure out ways to really activate the backs of my legs and glutes. So I'm finding that the static hold really works. So you're gonna take that leg up and hold. Pelvis is forward, and you're just at a diagonal with that leg, inwardly rotating, and then start to circle it back, reaching it into the back space. Right away, we're getting on the side of this hip. And maybe the hamstring also, when you really have that inwardly relaxed foot. For 3, 2, 1. Take it down in line with your hip and start to reach past the other leg. So find the air and circle it. We're kind of getting into that inner thigh a bit now. Also side of the leg, a little bit of quad. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back up and hold. Start to rotate onto your stomach, leg still stays high. Squeeze that booty, tuck the hips under, lengthen the leg out, hold it. For 3, for 2, for 1. Keep it lifted, come back onto your side. Use your abs, come all the way back down, squeeze that booty. Hold it for 3. Lift it higher, 2 and 1. Send it back up, side. And now this time we go all the way over. You're gonna hold that leg. We squeeze it, start to bend it, and pulses up. Try to get that thigh off the ground without constraining your low back. So keep the low back long. For up and up. Pulse it and hold it. Lift. Get that thigh up there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch out the leg. Now it's straight. You're lifting it up and lower to the ground. And pull that belly button to spine. Pulse up that leg and lower and lift. For 5, get it higher. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1, stretch both arms up. Lift the left arm up, go for swimming. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, stretch it back, child's pose. That'll feel good on the hamstring tomorrow. Okay, one more thing I want to do with your plank position. So you're gonna come forward. Now, we're gonna take the left arm further than the right arm. You lift yourself up and you're gonna cross the left leg under the right. So now you're in this sort of side plank position. So my bottom leg is crossed. Now I'm going to start to lower the hips down to the floor as I look over my right shoulder. Yes. And then lift it back up. Yeah, that one. And lift the hips high as you can get it. Good. Start to lower down, letting that left leg just kind of softly bend. And then press into the side waist as you lift the hips high. Same thing. Lengthen the torso inside as you go down. Look over the right shoulder. Press into the hands. Lift up those hips high. 3 more. Lower. Look over the shoulder. Press and lift up. 1 more time. Look over. Press and lift up. And this time, keep it. You're going to start to walk your hands in, unravel your feet, find down dog. Stretching through the backs of the heels. Shaking the head, knowing yes. Start to walk it back down. We're going to reset up to that other side. So you'll take your right arm a bit forward. Lift up the knees, cross the right leg in front of your left foot. You're gonna start to lower the hips down. You look over that left shoulder, feeling this huge stretch in the side body, and then press the hips as high as you can get them up. Feel that side oblique and start to come down. Open the body. Yes, you don't want that arm too far away from you. Keep them in as you press up, lift high in that full side waist. And start to lower. Looking over the shoulder, big stretch. Press and lift up. This one can be not so good if your wrists are hurting, so just be cautious. Coming down all the way. Open up the body. Press and lift. Really just carves out those sides. 2 more. Coming down. Send the pelvis forward. Open the body. Lift up. And last one here. And press to lift. Find that down dog. Stretch. And start to walk it towards your feet. Grabbing the backs of the ankles. And then we're going to do a little stretch. So you'll come back down onto your knees here. First, you're going to take the arms out in front. Straight ahead. You'll tuck your hips under you as much as you can, hinging yourself back. So really send those glutes forward. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Same thing. Hips forward, hinge. Feel the abs hug in nice and tight. And return. 1 more time. Growing through the thighs. Hinge back now. Lift the arms up to the ears. Hug the pelvis forward. Glutes tight. Hamstrings tight for 3. Shaking 2. 1, take it down. We'll take that right leg forward. We're going to take a little stretch. Now you're going to tuck your hip under you as much as you can, lifting that left arm high and just reach it over, up to the ceiling and over. Maybe you take it all the way to that knee, a little twist. To get to that other side, we're going to open your body. So you come into this lunge where you open the hips all the way here. You can keep your hands on the floor if you need or above, and then start to walk it over to that other side, sitting into it, twisting, scooping under. Now we're on the other side. You'll reach that right arm up and over the head, send the pelvis forward. Really lean your upper body back. Breathe through it. Maybe you'll go all the way for that twist. Taking it back in. Finding the opening lunge. Walking it to the center. Bending your knees. And take your elbows against. And open up. Big exhale out. All right, you're all done.